Morning, how's it going? So it's day 11 of the daily English vlog. How are you doing today? It's a Sunday. What do you normally like to do on Sundays? Are you just kicking back and chilling, or have you got a busy day planned? I've got nothing planned now. I've actually already had a little bit of work this morning, and now I've just come outside basically to make today's vlog. I thought it would be nice to have a change of scenery. So yeah, this is my garden. Those of you who have been watching for a while would have seen my garden last year. I'm going to talk more about that later. But I thought I'd talk a little bit about how I feel today. I'm feeling okay after yesterday. Of course, yesterday I had the snip. Now, a vasectomy can be called the snip if we want to say it in a more informal way. So, snip is a verb to cut. So yesterday I had the snip. I'm not feeling too bad actually. I'm feeling a bit groggy. Groggy is an adjective that just means a bit slow in my brain, you know, not perfect in my thinking, just a little bit slow. So, but other than that, I'm feeling okay, and that's just because of the painkillers. I'll be back to normal in a day or two, I would think. It just how it feels for anyone who's wondering what it feels like to have a vasectomy. Girls, sorry, you probably can't relate to this, but boys, men, it's like getting kicked in the balls, like getting a football kicked in your balls, for example, and it's more in the stomach, the pain that I'm feeling when I take a step, when I move. It feels like someone's continually kicking me in the balls. And we can say a kick in the balls as an idiom, slightly different meaning to what I just explained. But if we get kicked in the balls, or if we say that something is like a kick in the balls, then we're saying that something's very disappointing, like a big setback. For example, let's say failing my IELTS exam was a huge kick in the balls because I studied really hard for it. But no worries, I'm going to practice more and I'll try harder next time. So a kick in the balls. And balls, well, I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't take this opportunity to speak a little bit about balls because it's in context. We love a slang expression for balls in English. So let's see, off the top of my head, expression that means without really thinking about it. So without thinking, off the top of my head, words that mean balls in English. So we've got bollocks, nads, gonads, nuts, the family jewels, the meat and two veg. That would include the penis as well. Meat and two veg, the knackers, the nads. It was quite a few anyway off the top of my head. If I researched this list, it would probably be 20 or 30 different words that we could use to describe knackers or bollocks in English. So why am I outside today? A little bit of fresh air because the doctor told me to take it easy and not do any stressful exercise. So I'm just going to stay at home today, going to relax, and I just come up the garden to start thinking about what to do with it next year. I mean, here's my garden, and this coming season will be the third year that I've been growing a garden, and so I'm excited. Spring is in the air, we can say that. We can smell it. This air smells fresh. Well, we can't actually smell spring, but you know what I mean. You start to smell plants growing and grass growing, and that's the smell of spring and the sound of spring. Don't you just love birds singing? Some people who live in cities just don't seem to enjoy this. But honestly, I could just close my eyes and listen to this all day. It's my kind of music. So yeah, this year I'm going to try again with my garden. And I'm actually going to ask you guys for some recommendations. Is there anything that you grow in your country that you think would grow here in the UK in a rather mild or cool climate? We can use mild or cool in this case as adjectives to mean not hot. As you probably know, in England it's not very hot, and especially in northern England in the summer, average temperatures are about 22-23 degrees. So yeah, these are my little beds where I'm going to be growing next year. I'm definitely going to grow strawberries. I'm going to grow tomatoes and peppers and chilies in the greenhouse, and maybe some lettuce, and then outside probably carrots, potatoes, beetroot, just simple things this year. And then maybe if you have some recommendations of something that you grow in your native country that you think would grow in England, I'll give that a try as well. I'll give it a whirl, we could say, is a different way. To give something a whirl means to give something a try. Those of you that are old like me will remember the old film Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin, where he famously said, I'll give it a whirl, when he was at the supermarket checkout buying his dinner. Right, I'm gonna get going now and have a nice day to myself. Look at the sun in my face. Oh, it's beautiful. It's not very warm actually. You probably saw on the lawn behind me. Lawn is a noun. It's what we use to describe a flat piece of grass. So this is my lawn, and you can probably still see now behind me the white stuff on the ground. We call this a frost because it's still February and it's cold outside. So yeah, we had a hard frost last night, so you can see the steam coming from my mouth. It's not exactly warm, but it is going to be warm when the sun gets higher up in the sky. I'll just show you over here. It's quite a pretty view of winter with the sun shining in England. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, take it easy. Bye for now.